Top 10 foods seniors must eat now before it's too late, hidden secrets inside. Are you walking on weakening legs every day without even realizing it? Every slower step, every time you stand up and feel a strange tingling, cramp, or even icy toes in the middle of summer, these might not be normal signs of aging. They could be your body's silent warning, your blood circulation is in trouble. Especially after age 60, millions of people live with poor blood flow to their legs, turning every movement into a burden. The danger? You can't see it, until it's too late. Blood clots, stroke, or even limb necrosis can strike without warning. But here's what you might not know. With just a small change in your daily diet, you can start to reverse this process. In today's video on healthy choices, we'll reveal the top 10 foods backed by medical experts that can boost blood circulation to your legs, slow down premature aging, and help you stay strong on your feet, for life. Don't skip this video if you care about your health, or the well-being of your parents and grandparents. Because in this video, I'll walk you through 8 warning signs of declining circulation, and share 10 clinically proven foods that dramatically enhance blood flow to your legs and feet. You won't want to miss a second. Watch till the end, these insights could change the entire course of your health journey. And don't forget to subscribe to Healthy Choices. We've got a full library of expert-backed videos, real research, and life-changing health strategies waiting for you. I've been a doctor for over 30 years. And there's one thing that still haunts me. Why do we only start caring about our legs when we can no longer walk? A harsh truth no one tells you. When we're young, every step we take feels effortless. We run. We climb stairs. We stand for hours without fatigue. But once we reach 50 or 60, many of my patients tell me, my legs no longer feel like my own. They walk slower. They struggle to get up. They feel strange numbness, cold toes, and cramps, and yet they think it's just part of aging. No. That is not normal. That is your body quietly calling for help. Blood circulation, the silent force that determines how long your legs will carry you. Circulation is the river of life, delivering oxygen and nutrients to every cell, every joint, every toe. But as we age, this system begins to fail. Arteries lose flexibility due to plaque buildup, age, and years of high blood pressure. The heart weakens, and distant areas like your feet are forgotten. Your calf muscles shrink and no longer help push blood back up to the heart. And the result? Numbness, swelling, cold toes, varicose veins, even tissue death if caught too late. I once treated a 72-year-old man who lived alone. He came in with just a mild ache in his left calf. After a Doppler ultrasound, we discovered deep vein thrombosis, DVT. Had he waited one more week, just one, he could have faced a pulmonary embolism or stroke. Many deaths are rooted in poor circulation. But you'll never see cold feet listed as the cause of death. When blood stops reaching your legs, every function of life begins to decline. Let me paint you a picture. Imagine your body as a tall building. The heart is a central pump on the ground floor. Your legs are the top floors of that system. Now if the pump weakens, pipes are clogged, and no one checks the system, the highest floor suffers first. Your legs are starving for blood. And you don't even know it. No blood equals no oxygen equals no nutrients equals no function. Small wounds on your feet take forever to heal. Toenails discolor. Skin becomes dry, cracked, inflamed. The risk of ulcers, infection, even amputation, becomes real. I want you to take action, not tomorrow. Today. We can't stop aging. But we can slow it down and protect our circulatory system starting now. You don't need expensive medication. You don't need to check into a hospital. You just need to put the right foods on your plate. Food is not just fuel. It's medicine. It's a lifeline. It's your second chance. In the next section, I'll walk you through the 8 warning signs of poor circulation, and then reveal the 10 miracle foods backed by clinical research that can boost blood flow, prevent complications, and keep you confidently walking through life. So keep watching. Don't take your eyes off the screen. What I share next could change the rest of your life, or someone you love. There are symptoms that may seem small and easy to overlook, but for a doctor like me, they are the first warning signs of stroke, tissue death, or even limb amputation. 1. Tingling or numbness in toes and fingers, a sensation no one wants. A 64-year-old woman once told me, "Doctor, it feels like ants crawling in my legs every night, but during the day it's better. Is it just aging or calcium deficiency?" I measured her lower limb blood pressure and checked her foot pulse. Her blood flow to the legs was critically low, arteries hardened and narrowed by nearly 80%. Medical insight. Tingling or pins and needles indicate poor blood supply to peripheral nerves. Think of each nerve as a power cable, and blood is the electricity that keeps it functioning. If you feel tingling at night or when sitting for long, do not ignore it. 2. Swollen ankles or feet, a sign of blood pooling, not just tired legs. Swelling isn't always about water retention. It can mean blood is trapped and not returning to the heart, especially in older adults or people who sit for long periods. I once saw a 70-year-old man who thought he had kidney problems because his legs were swollen. It turned out he had chronic venous insufficiency, blood pooling in his lower limbs due to valve failure. Medical insight. Leg veins have one-way valves to push blood upward. If these valves fail, rightward arrow blood collects in the legs, rightward arrow swelling. Without treatment, this can lead to painful, slow-healing venous ulcers. 3. Blood clots, the silent killer in your. No pain. No fever. No shock. But a blood clot can form in the leg, and silently travel to the lungs or brain overnight, causing sudden death from a stroke or pulmonary embolism. I once witnessed a woman who was talking normally in the morning, only to suffer a stroke that evening. The clot had traveled from her calf to her brain. Medical insight. Clots form when blood is too thick, circulation is weak, or vessel walls are damaged. Older age, inactivity, heart disease, and diabetes raise the risk significantly. 4. Nighttime cramps or after standing, your muscles are starving for blood. Have you ever been jolted awake by a sharp cramp in your calf? It's not always due to magnesium deficiency, it could be your muscles crying out for oxygen. Medical insight. Poor blood flow equals low oxygen plus electrolytes, rightward arrow cramps. Especially common in calves, the furthest point from your heart. 5. Cold hands and feet, even in warm weather. I wear socks all day, even in summer, said a 60-year-old patient. Cold feet aren't just annoying, they signal poor blood flow. Medical insight. Blood regulates your body's temperature. When circulation weakens, rightward arrow less warm blood reaches extremities, rightward arrow persistent cold, numbness, even color changes in the skin. 6. Varicose veins, not just a cosmetic issue. Noticing twisted blue or purple veins appearing on your legs. That means your veins are expanding abnormally, blood is not circulating properly. One 58-year-old woman asked me, "Why do my legs look like roots growing under the skin?" It was varicose veins, and she didn't know this could lead to painful ulcers later on. Medical insight. Varicose veins are a sign of chronic valve failure in leg veins, leading to poor flow and clot risk. 7. Chronic digestive issues, because the gut needs blood too. Do you eat well but still suffer bloating, pain, or alternating diarrhea and constipation? Don't dismiss it. When blood doesn't reach your digestive system, your gut lining weakens, making it prone to inflammation and dysfunction. Medical insight. The intestines need blood to absorb nutrients and break down food. Poor blood flow equals a starving gut equals weakened function, inflammation, and microbiome imbalance. 8. Memory loss, brain fog, because your brain also runs on blood. Ever find yourself mid-sentence, suddenly forgetting what you were saying? This is often brushed off as normal aging, but if it happens alongside dizziness or fatigue, it's a red flag. Medical insight. The brain uses 20% of the body's oxygen. Poor circulation to the frontal lobe can cause memory loss, poor concentration, and even early dementia. If you or someone you love experiences 2 or more of these symptoms, consider it an SOS from your circulatory system. Remember, poor blood circulation doesn't happen overnight. It's the result of years of neglect and silent decline. But here's the turning point. As a doctor, I'll now take you into the nutrition clinic, where we'll explore 10 powerful foods scientifically shown to boost blood circulation, protect your limbs, and help you stay strong on your feet, at any age. Don't look away. The most important part of this video starts now. Reviving aging legs, a story most people never hear. If I had only known that eating the right foods could have prevented this, I wouldn't have put her through so much pain, whispered an elderly man on his hospital bed, his trembling hand clutching his wife's. I will never forget that moment. He was a gentle 70-something farmer who had lived his whole life in a peaceful village. Every morning he walked. Every afternoon he gardened. Until one day, his legs began to feel cold, numb, and slightly swollen. Then he fell. It was a minor fall, but the hospital diagnosis shocked everyone. Severe ischemia in the lower limbs. Microvascular blockage. Ulcers. Risk of gangrene. No one expected it. And all he could say was, "I thought it was just part of getting old." But aging doesn't mean helplessness. It doesn't mean living in fear of losing your legs or your independence. You can take action, if it's early enough. And you can start with what's on your plate today. 10 foods that restore circulation, the key to warm, strong legs. 1. Oranges, the forgotten fruit that heals blood vessels. Many seniors avoid oranges fearing natural sugar. But vitamin C and flavonoids in oranges actually strengthen vessel walls, improve capillary elasticity, and reduce inflammation. Oranges also help produce collagen, something aging blood vessels sorely lack. How to use: eat 1 fresh orange after breakfast or drink diluted fresh orange juice. Avoid boxed juice. 2. Pomegranate, the ancient vascular medicine. Once a symbol of life in folk tradition, modern science now confirms pomegranate is rich in polyphenols that dilate blood vessels, lower blood pressure, and prevent plaque buildup. One diabetic patient of mine improved blood flow to her ankle in just 8 weeks by adding pomegranate. Tip: eat 1/3 of a fruit per day or add a tablespoon of pure pomegranate juice to a green smoothie. 3. Garlic, natural anti-clot remedy right in your kitchen. Garlic contains allicin, which reduces blood thickness, dilates arteries, and prevents clots. One elderly woman who couldn't tolerate aspirin used garlic soaked in vinegar daily. After 3 months, no more cold, numb toes. Use, crush 1 to 2 cloves, let sit for 10 minutes, then eat raw. Can also mix with honey for easier consumption. 4. Dark chocolate, a sweet gift to your arteries, if used right. Just 10-15 g of 70% plus dark chocolate daily gives you flavonoids that help your body produce nitric oxide, which naturally relaxes blood vessels. A senior patient once said, "I eat chocolate and my feet actually feel warmer at night, it's so strange." Note, avoid after 6 p.m. Avoid milk chocolate, too much sugar and saturated fat. 5. Spinach, the leafy green that loves your circulation. Spinach contains natural nitrates that convert to nitric oxide in the body. It also provides magnesium, iron, and vitamins A and K, crucial for healthy circulation. How to use: enjoy raw in salads, lightly steamed, or in soup. Avoid overcooking to preserve nutrients. 6. Celery, the anti-swelling hero for heavy legs. Celery contains phthalides that relax vessel walls and improve blood flow. One elderly man with chronic swelling added celery to soup, along with ginger. Within weeks, his foot pulse became clearer and swelling decreased. Use, cook celery in soup 2 to 3 times a week or juice half a bunch with carrots or apples. 7. Turmeric, the forgotten anti-inflammatory powerhouse. Curcumin in turmeric is a powerful anti-inflammatory for blood vessels. It reduces clot formation and supports digestive health. Use, make turmeric tea with black pepper, for better absorption, or add to smoothies. 8. Berries, strawberries, blueberries, etc., youth for your vessels. Rich in flavonoids and vitamin C, berries fight oxidative damage to blood vessels. Improve capillary strength. Prevent peripheral vascular disease. Tip: 1/2 cup daily, eaten fresh or mixed with yogurt. 9. Beets, coloring your bloodstream with natural nitrates. Beets are rich in natural nitrates. Rightward arrow nitric oxide. Rightward arrow stronger blood flow and better blood pressure. How to use: juice raw beets with carrots, or lightly steam and drizzle with olive oil. 10 fatty fish, omega-3 superstars for blood health. Salmon, mackerel, and sardines are loaded with omega-3s, which reduce vessel inflammation, lower triglycerides, make blood flow smoother and reduce clot risk. Tip: eat fish 2 to 3 times per week. Bake or steam for best results, avoid frying. Every meal is a life or death choice for aging legs. Dear viewer, the best medicine isn't always in a prescription bottle. Sometimes, it's already in your kitchen. The story of the elderly man I shared? That could be you, or someone you love, if no action is taken today. Let me hear from you. Which of the 8 warning signs of poor circulation have you experienced? Which of these 10 foods will you start with? Share this video with your family, because a small change today could prevent surgery tomorrow, or stop someone from losing their ability to walk. Subscribe to Healthy Choices so we can continue exploring the healing power of nutrition, to prevent disease, strengthen your steps, and help you live longer, stronger, and freer.